Well, hello there chums, it's I, nCaptainSteve, and today I'm going to be boosting up the creative mode and yeah, trying to get as much Quicksilver as I can in whichever way I can. Okay, so I am hoping to unlock quite a lot of the creative base parts, mainly because I do base offs and things like that, and it will expand my repertoire of things I can do inside creative mode. So let me just grab another sip of my tea. Yeah, so I hope your weekends are all going well. Yeah, mine's gone fairly good. It's gone fairly quick though. A little bit too quick for my liking. Yeah, I think someone's pressed the fast forward button on my weekend. Yeah, well, I did have a friend over, so that's probably what's done it, to be fair, chums. Yeah, the weather has taken a turn for the worst. It's got cloudy. Anyway, on to the decent stuff. Here we are, inside of the Nexus. Oh, wow, that came out of nowhere. I nearly had engine in my face then, chums. Engine in the face. Never good. Right. Oh, would you look at that? We have 3 on this one. Awesome. Okay, well, let's pick up a mission. What do we have? What do we have? Eliminate hazardous flora. Yep, we can do that. Brilliant. Initialize mission. And start mission. Okay. Back to the old shipperoonie. I'm going to climb all over your ship, my friend. So there you go. It's come up with mission started, floral menace, and we're going to go take out some nasty plants. Okay, so gardening is now a thing in No Man's Sky. So off we go. I mean, farming of plants has always been a thing, and planting your own plants, but yeah. Okay, here you go. It's taken me to another part of the system by the looks of things, chums. Sorry, I haven't been nose out the window. There's a lot of cars out in my street today, chums. Yep. Don't know what's going on out there. Righty-ho. Hello there, viewer. Cool, cool. Right. Ooh, it could be one of these weird coloured planets, because did you see how it changed colour then, just for a split second? It could be one of those strange planets where only red exists. I quite like those planets. Okay, where's my marker? Adam Carr! Hello again, Adam Carr. Thank you for joining me yet again for the second time today. I'm actually in creative mode now, chum, so I'm trying to get as much Quicksilver as I can. Mainly because, yeah, I want to try and get all the base parts. Procedural Traveller! Yo, Steve! Hello there! Procedural Traveller! Yeah, so I'm trying to get as much Quicksilver as I can. At the moment, I have 750 in this one. I'm not bothered about all the Viking boots and the emotes, maybe a little, because, you know, for my streams, it would be nice to get all the emotes. So it's emotes and also the base building parts that I want in my creative mode, chums, because I do all my base building and my base offs in creative mode. And yeah, it'd be nice to have the full set. What I really want is, you know, all the plants, because I want to be able to scale them and make my own sort of forest type base. That's what I would like to make, like an Ewok village. That'd be sweet. Michael Emming! Good evening. Good evening, Michael. Procedural Traveller, about to upload my video. That mock-up of patch notes. Oh, sweet, that PDF that I've been waiting all that time for, PT. The one that you've been teasing me with. Frickin' months. Brilliant. I will be watching that. Yeah, awesome. I will be jumping onto that one, PT. Thanking you. Cheers for the heads up. Okay, right, so here we go, leave. Right, so that actually starts this one, chum. So always head towards the mission's marker. God, a double M word. Completely threw me there, chums. Right, okay, we're looking for hazardous flora. Where are you, hazardous flora? There's one just there. Distance only 50 U's. Exciting times, chums. Jesus Christ, this planet's dark. I can't see nothing. Alright, we need my mining beam. There you are. Take that, you bitey, my bitey face. There! Into oblivion with you. Okay. Alright. Where we need to... How many have I got to take on of these? Freaking 11 of them. Okay. Alright, that can be done. This is nCaptainSteve after all. Plant killer extraordinaire. They usually whip the crap out of me, chums. So it's only fair that I get my dues. Okay, also found it on Reddit after Beyond update. Oh, did you? Oh, okay. Aha. I hadn't really looked, to be honest. I was only after leaked news before Beyond came out, you know. But, oh, okay, so it's already out there in the domain. but I saw it before Beyond. You did indeed. I would love to know your source, sir. Right, okay, so let's spin this around. You know, if this was any other planet, or any other day, I bet you I would be walking 5 yards and getting eaten alive by freaking plants. But nope, not happening today. Oh, look at that, I found myself a freaking cave. Look at that. Cave detector. Steve! That wasn't intended. And now I don't know whether I was running this way or the other way. Fantastic, because that was freaking dark. Okay, well, there's another one over here, chums. There's another one over here. Now, normally I find it quite easy to spot those ones that pump up. Well, you can hear them a freaking mile off as well, can't you? Huh? There's another one there. Really? Awesome. Well, I'd zap that too then. Oh, it's one of those pumpy ones. Take that, you pumpy plant. Kapow! You're gone. Right, okay. Jesus lives! He does indeed! Hello there, Captain. Hello, chat. Hello there, Jesus lives. Nerve! Hello there, Nerve! So, yeah, Nerve is one of my Patreons, and he's working on a little project for me at the moment, chums. You may have heard me mention it before. But yeah, Nerve is an awesome, awesome musician. And yeah, go check out his channel. You just need to click his icon and go to it. If you like metal, or sort of like, I wouldn't even say it's super metal. You know, like, it's not the screamy, horrible, nasty metal. His metal's like the metal of Yonder. So, you know, like the type of, I don't know, Metallica type feel, 9 Inch Nails, that sort of stuff. The Cure, maybe. Well, not quite The Cure. The Cure's a bit gothic. But yeah, it's awesome anyway. Rather than me try to explain it to you and what sort of metal genre it sits in, you might be best just to pop over to Nerve's channel and hit play on one of his music tracks. Freaking awesome guy. Really talented. Okay, so done that one. Awesome, awesome. Oh, there's another one. Look at that. I'm whizzing through these now. Oh, there's another one right by my eyebrow. Just there. Ha! I spotted you. You evil trappy plant. Talking about evil trappies, I went and watched the new Rambo film last night, chums. Rambo Last Blood. It best be the last one, because I'd imagine the next one, if he does one, he'll be in an old people's home or something. And then it's just going to be too gory for comfort, that one. But yeah, this one was quite good. So he's sort of, you know, settled down. He's got like a little farm in Arizona. He's got like this niece, if you like, that sort of almost treats him like a dad. And yeah, people do horrible things to her. He goes freaking ballistic. Sets up loads of trappy traps, nasty traps. I'm talking the sort of traps that, you know, they're freaking vicious. The last half hour of it, chums, oh my god. It was beyond the realm of normal level of gore. That's where all the budget went, basically. It's a good and it's a bad film at the same time, but I liked it. It was worth watching. Nerve, have you seen that new space movie called Ad Astra? You know what? The people in front of us in the queue were buying tickets for Ad Astra, and I was like to my mate, "What's that then?" And he said, "It's the Brad Pitt in space film." And I was like, "Do you want to watch that instead?" And he's like, No, I don't. You know, I've already seen Matt Damon in space, so why do I want to watch another hunk in space? And I kind of agreed with him. I was like, okay, alright, fair enough. We'll go and watch Rambo tear some people's faces off with trappity traps. And you know what? It wasn't a bad choice, to be honest. We sat there with our tubs of ice cream and just watched him mangle people. It was great. Yeah, okay, so here we go. Let's grab this one. How about you, Nerve? Did you watch, have you watched that, hunk in space? Ah, man, yeah. Oh, Brad Pitt, though. I really liked his film Troy. That was freaking epic. Trust me, Ad Astra looks epic. I'm going to have to watch the trailers for it now, chum. I mean, I had no idea what it was. I mean, Ad Astra over here, we've got these cars made by Vauxhall. Over in the US, it's GMC Motors. But yeah, over here they're called Vauxhall. And yeah, they make a car called the Astra. So, for me, an ad for an Astra had a completely different connotation. Okay, so let's blast this one to bits. And that will make 10. If my maths is correct, to be 11, I need one more, chums. There is a creature that's trying to eat me, but I think it's underneath the ground. Has this planet got sandworms? Come on, Eat me! Oh, okay. I think it's stuck under the ground, chums. We'll just leave it there. Right, okay, oh, is that a hazardous plant? It is. There's the last one. That makes 11. Sweetie man sweet. Kapow, you're gone. Into oblivion with you. Oblivion. Nice destination. I think I wouldn't really want to visit or live there. Right, okay, so there we go. There's a ride at Alton Towers called the Oblivion, chums, over here in the UK, and it is like looking into, like, the precipice. It's freaking crazy. Ad Astra is a sonage for the stars. Okay. Oh, Ad Astra is Spanish, sorry, for the stars. Oh, right, okay, cool, that's pretty nice. I bet it hasn't got a single Spanish person in the whole film, though, has it? It's not like they've got their own space program, unless I missed something. Oh, can you imagine that? It'd be like a rodeo, wouldn't it? You'd be sitting on top of the rocket going, "Wah!" Right, okay. Let's call in the Nexus. Let's go turn this mission in. Okay, right, chums. There we go. I think it's Spanish. Okay. What? Not the film. Well, it can't be. I'd have to watch the trailer. Yeah, ignore me. Okay, so we're heading in. Sweet. Now, I do think there are quite a few people that stream on a Sunday. Hence why I never stream on a Sunday. I think there's Zane, there's Sword, there's a few people that stream on a Sunday. Game mode, yeah. So I've just done this just to show that I'm doing a little bit of Quicksilver digging, and I'm not doing it too legit on my creative save, chums. So what I'm doing is coming up here, handing in the mission. So going over here, you see those 3 Pidgeots turn to 2 Pidgeots in a second. So complete mission. Turning it in. There you go. 2 Pidgeots up there. I run over to a guy like this. You see, he just gave me something. He's doing this as well. And I'm going to give him some of those back. Right, so I've given him those. I need to wait for a second just to make sure he's definitely got that item. Okay, it's definitely gone, and he's given me some stuff as well. You're going to see that he reloads his save now. I'm going to do the same thing. So go over to here and reload autosave. When I go back, I'd still have 1,000 Quicksilver, and those 2 Pidgeots would have turned back into 3 Pidgeots, chums. Now, I'm only doing this on creative. Have to stress that, and I'm doing it mainly just to get all the base building parts, and I like the emotes as well. And then to top it off, I would like the Gek helmets. There's a fair bit I want, but there's a fair bit I don't. I'm not really overly interested in all of the cosmetics. It's like I won't get the other helmets. I probably won't even get the Viking suit for this one, unless it looks on point on my normal save. Then I may have to do it a little bit more over here. But now I'm back. If I bring up my menu after it stops doing its lag fest, I've got my 1,000 Quicksilver now, chums. And my Pidgeots should have gone back to 3. There they are, all lit up, lovely, lovely. Now at the end of my day, I will do all 3 missions and let it sort of stink itself out, and then it will go back to stacking from 1 tomorrow. Okay, so hello little guy, hello little synthesis dude. I'm going to see if I can get some of the base parts now, just to give me an idea of just how much I need to save up. Yeah, see, I can't buy that. That's 3,000. It's going to take me a while. So yeah, I'm going to just get the base parts for now. Look at that, I can only really get 2. They're 500 apiece, chums. So maybe I should just stick at it a bit longer. It's like I love the small aquarium. I definitely want that. You should stream Elite Dangerous. I have Elite Dangerous. I've uninstalled it, but I am tempted to reinstall it. However, the new September update that everybody was waiting for is full of bugs, apparently. And it's going to take a little while for them to sort it out. So I was going to give it to maybe the end of October time. And then maybe look at it, Mr. Nerve. Yeah, Michael Emmings, Latin. Okay, Ad Astra is Latin. It could be. I only know but one language, and that's English. And I don't do too well at that. Okay, Carnivorous Bush. See, I want all these. These are the sort of things I want. I'm not really fussed about the trophies all that much. But yeah, I want that as well. But 800 for each of these. That's a lot of missions. Yeah, all of this I'd like. This tree, for example, that one and that one. That'd be nice. I'd like all 3 of them. Oh, I've got a lot to freaking get, chums. Look at all this. This would take me freaking years if I was to do this the correct and legit way, chums. It really would. Okay, alright. So yeah, on my normal save I've already got this stuff, but I really do feel for the new players out there. Yep. Yeah, okay, right. So let's go pick up another mission. Tally-ho! Construct an outpost. There's already one person doing that mission. Okay, well it's creative mode. I'll join him. Come on then, chum. We'll go create a frickin' castle, you and I. We're built to the stars and back. Yeah! Okay, I just have to wait for him to mark it as ready now, chums, and that can take ages. Or it could be a couple of seconds. Depends how awesome the guy is. And his name is Draken9. Where are you, Draken9? Oh, he's ready. He's launched it. We're off on a mission to build a base. Sweet as. Okay, cool. Yeah, now I used to be a massive fan of the Final Fantasy games, Nerve. Me and you have been having like a DM conversation about this. Now what I am looking to do is get the old Final Fantasy VII, because it's on the store, I believe it's there, and get the remake of Final Fantasy VII. And I was going to play the original up to where I get maybe the first or second cutscene and a decent stopping point live, and then stream the remake live so you could see it as a comparison. Yeah, that's what I really want to do, Nerve, is Final Fantasy VII. Final Fantasy VII is my favourite of the Final Fantasy games. I freaking love Final Fantasy VII. The other Final Fantasies can kind of do one, because in my opinion they just weren't as good as Final Fantasy VII. I love the whole attaching materia to your objects and the summons and everything. It was just really well done. And the only thing that I would like to see introduced into that, if possible, would be, you know, the battle arena. I think it'd be quite cool if you could battle a mate in there, you know. You could just go at it with all your summons and everything, bang bang. I know they'd have Cloud and so forth and so on, but they could just be in different coloured suits or something. That'd be so cool to go into the battle arena and battle one of your mates. Right, so this, I don't know whether this guy's actually come down to the planet with me or whether he's just going to build separately, but I'm just going to, I can do this in seconds, so there we go. And I claim this base. Hopefully he isn't doing exactly... I prefer to do these sort of missions solo, even though this is all about multiplayer. Having multiple people on there, if you're not communicating with them and stuff, it makes very little sense. And if you're a content creator or streamer like me, even less. Okay, right, so what do we want? Build a square room. Alright, okay, I can do that. Kapow. 1 square room. Now what do you want? A door? Yeah, I can put a door on the thing. Kapow. What? Of course it's not. There you go. Done. L-shaped corridor. Okay. Done. Now what? Oh, you want a few L-shaped corridors. Well, this is going to look freaking terrible. Okay, right, so spin it round, spin it round. I'm holding R1 to spin. Why are you not spinning? There we go. Done. 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 Well, that's just going to look terrible, but there we are. Biodome and a glass cuboid room. Okay, 2 biodomes. There's 1, and then you want a glass cuboid room. Well, for me to get that to go on, I'm probably going to have to put on an adjoining corridor first, my friend. Like so. And then... Right. Are you keen for Death Stranding? No! No! Not into sort of like the normal... it's the sort of game I'd rather watch somebody else play. I'm terrible at those sort of games. Okay, right. I did the same thing yesterday. The snake of L-shaped corridors. Yeah, well, it's creative mode, so I'm not going to go mental on this. I'm just going to do what's needed, and then that's pretty much it, really. But yeah, I could imagine that you would be here for freaking ages doing this mission if it wasn't like this. So here we go, let's stick one of those there. And then we can go into here. We get the glass keyboard room. How many do we need? We need a fair few. What the hell? Flags and lights? Okay. The last one I did actually was quite cool when I did one of these base building missions. This one, not so much. How many flags do you want? 2 flags, okay. 2 flags it is. How many lights do you want? You want quite a few lights, do you? Okay. Well, there's one. There's another one. There's another one. Look at this, this is the best base I've ever built. Coloured lights. Any old lights? These ones, okay. Yeah, you can have one there. And one there. And one there. There. Come on. Go green. There. Okay, I think that's 4. Alright. Upload base. Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. Last time I had to power the damn thing and all sorts of stuff. But fair enough. Upload base. There we go. Rob Utley. Evening, Space Cadets. Evening, Rob Utley. Now, Mr. Utley, I believe that you have a daughter, and she has turned 9 today. So happy birthday to Rob Utley's daughter, the heiress of the overdraft. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Oh, happy birthday to you. And if I had the dancing emote, you'd have had one, but I haven't. So here's this for you. Happy birthday. Yeah. Okay, right. So there we go. Let's get rid of this. Right, so I can delete that now, can't I? Okay, right. Yeah, that just happened, Rob Utley. I just sang happy birthday. Right, okay. I think I've already uploaded it. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. I got carried away with my happy birthday song. Okay, Jesus Lives. Never thought of doing these missions in creative mode. Seems a good way to advance community progress. Yeah, you could open up multiple saves if you wanted. And do it, or you could do what I'm doing and just sort of make them respawn. Glitchy man, glitchy. Okay, Rob Utley. Haha, thanks Captain Steve. I shall show her this as soon as she's back here again. How kind of you. That's alright, Rob Utley, anytime. Yeah, you know, she enjoys my videos, doesn't she? So yeah, I'm hoping she enjoys my birthday rendition. Okay, right, so that's done. Head up to the Nexus, go claim the reward. Here we go. Take it off. I love the way you refer to her as the heiress of the overdraft. That actually did make me chuckle. Yeah, my brother, he's got a daughter and he's got a son. And yeah, yep, totally. Procedural Traveller, hiya, Rob Utley. Are you still there, PT? Cool. Yeah, has your video uploaded yet, PT? I will be watching that. Right, and in we go. Let's go turn in this mission. Billy, 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 billy. Yeah, so as you can see there, I've been streaming for what? Nearly 25 minutes. And have I done 2 missions? Yes, I have. Destroyed some flora, and I've built a base. Yep, been public for about 5 minutes now. Has it indeed? Oh, okay, cool. That flew in a bit quick, didn't it? That was making some crazy noises as well. There's quite a few players in here in creative. I'm quite surprised. Hey PT, hope you're well. I got your stream from this morning. Here to watch later. Oh, cool. Yeah, I popped onto there and was talking and chatting and doing my usual thing on PT stream. It's quite a good one. It was talking about Quicksilver and the boots and things. So here we go. I'm going to turn this mission in. Completing my mission. Lovely manjably. And then I'm going to go over here. There's someone standing on top of that thing right now. He's going to be gifted. He's going to be gifted some animal carcass. There you are. Gabe. Enjoy. Oh no, they didn't go to Gabe. You see that? So you have to be a bit careful. You have to give it to somebody that's in relatively close distance. And I usually come out of the menu, go back into the menu, just to make sure it's definitely freaking gone. They usually come running back over to me and give me it back. It's a bit weird. Right, so now I'm just going to reload my autosave. And those 2 Pidgeots would have gone back to 3 Pidgeots. Like magic! Like Paul Daniels type shizzle. The ninja of wizardry. Paul Daniels. Okay. He's dead now, Jums. It's a shame. Really is. Well, not a lot. That was one of his sayings, Jums. Yeah, okay. I saw Paul Daniels once at a petrol station, and he was filling up his car. I said, "Oh, are you filling it up?" Or, "Not a lot." And he just looked at me and shook his head. And he looked at me like he wanted to kill me. It was that sort of, yeah, not a nice chap. I don't know how he pulled Debbie McGee. I mean, that's the work of wizardry right there. All his other tricks compared to that one. Yeah, Debbie McGee was well above his punching range. Right, so let's go on heading over here. And here we go. And activated idiom. Oh, I hate this one. Okay. Because I hate it, I'm going to show you something else that I do, chums. I pick the mission up. Yeah? Haha, this is my mission. No one else can have it. They can, actually. They can join me right now. And this really annoys people when I do this. But I'm going to do it anyway. And then I get inside my ship. I fly out. I haven't started the mission, right? If you fly out and fly back in again, it cancels the mission. And then you get to pick up another one. You can just wait around for 4 people to grab that one, and then you'll get another one anyway. But this is creative mode. That doesn't happen all too quickly, chums. Where the hell did my freaking Nexus go? You see how it says there? Abandoned the mission. Where the frick's my Nexus? I just flew out the damn thing. Right, we're going to call another one. My own personal Death Star. Yeah, okay, so hey PT, hope you're well. Oh yeah, I read that one. Rob Utley, so tell me, Debbie McGee, what first attracted you to the millionaire Paul Daniels? Miss Merton. Oh, brilliant. I didn't see that episode of Mrs. Merton, but yeah, it's the buns, isn't it, really? It wouldn't be the fact that he could pull multiple rabbits out of a hat, although that is a good pulling technique, you know. Who doesn't like a bunny, you know? Okay, here we are, done. Now we're on a run-up, he'd have a different mission for me. If it's another frickin' dig-up activated copper iridium, he can stick it, Mr. Nexus. Yeah, so this thing here is called the Nexus. You see it? Nexus. The thing that we're actually in is still called the Anomaly. And now a lot of people are just calling the Anomaly the Nexus. But it's only this one little bit. Okay. Oh, frick! Seriously? He's giving me the same frickin' mission. You know what? I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to do it. Okay, alright, start mission. Come on then, let's do it. Done! Fun times, chums, fun times. I hate this one. This one takes frickin' ages, and it's boring as hell. And it's not like you can sell the activated idiom for a lot of money either. So, see that? There's somebody else's ship there. A ghost ship. I saw it. It was an explorer. It flashed up for a second. Procedural Traveller! Got to go now, Steve. See you later. See you later, PT. And yeah, guys, after this stream, after I finish streaming, I'm going to go watch PT's video that he's put up. Basically, what this video is of this PDF that he was sent prior to Beyond going live from quite a trusted source that told him that this PDF could be what was going to be in Beyond. Or if not in Beyond, a very soon to have update. Now, Mr. PT pinged me and asked me on DM, what do you think he should do? And I said, well, I would send it to Hello Games. Ask him whether it's legit, because you don't want to put false information out there. Yeah, and just tell them that you're going to put it out there if you don't hear back from them within like 2 weeks. And he did that, and he actually heard back from them. They said, look, you know, you can talk about this, you can say that you actually got the PDF. They said, but if you just wait a little while, Beyond will be out, blah blah blah. But yeah, it's not real, it's fake. So yeah, PT is now going to put that video out there, and I'm really interested to see what it is, because apparently it was called like Infinity or something like that, and it was all about variation. And the person that made this fake made it look so perfect in comparison to some of the Hello Game stuff. The PT was like, I don't know whether this is real or fake, and that's when he came to me and said, what do you think I should do? So yeah, I'm going to be interested to see it. But yeah, we'll see what it's like. This planet looks freaking gorgeous. Let's see if it's as gorgeous as it looks from up here, chums, when we land. I would still like to find myself a paradise planet that's got beautiful calm weather with really nice diplos. Or you know those little guys that sort of walk, the little bipedal chaps that look like they're like Ewoks but cuter. I'd like to find a planet like that, yeah. There's quite a few of them out there, it's just you've got to explore and explore and explore some more. And until they start sort of making the biomes even more varied, I mean the landscapes are far more varied. I mean this looks really cool. I mean I'm going to be landing right down by this lake by the looks of things, which is awesome. Okay, let's land here. Kapow! I have landed! And I have ventured outside of my ship onto this beautiful planet that's called Mewok. Mewok! Oh, Mewok is yellow. Okay. Oh no, I don't think it is called Mewok. It says Neri 93W3 there. So where did Mewok come from? Maybe that's the name of this outpost. Who knows? Whoa, there's a lot of creatures here in a Mewok outpost. Wow, pretty cool. Right, why am I here? Oh yeah, to dig up some idiom, I guess. Yeah. Let's go find an idiom deposit then. Idiom deposit. Paraffinium, silver. I'm being rained on, people. Being rained on. Are you idiom? Be idiom. You're not idiom. Damn it! Be idiom. Silver. Silver. Be idiom. Paraffinium. Oh, for fudge. Alright. Well, it is creative mode, so it's not like I'm going to die. So let's just go for a little wander. Okay. This is why I don't like the collect idiom deposit. You wait. When I find the idiom, it's going to be a teensy-weensy little deposit of the stuff. To the point it's hardly worth going there, you know? This is going to take me freaking days to do this one, chums. Activated idiom. There we go. Meow. Yeah, so I used to really like the old Quicksilver type missions. Like the one where you had to go to all these failed boundaries and you had to interact with them and you had to sort of like get certain codes and answer things and do little quizzes. Missions that you'd not seen the likes of before. Some thought went into them. They were really, really quite good. I really enjoyed those. And you could actually earn up to like 1,500 Quicksilver during a daily event. So getting all the things unlocked wasn't a massive great big chore and wasn't something that you could only log in and do daily once. You know, you could spend a day doing it if you wanted to, if you had time to. And me, being a weekend player, more so than in the week, yeah, it was perfect for me. But this new setup, I think it's going to work well for youngsters, you know, who can come home from school and not have to worry about doing the washing up. They just eat the frickin' food that lands on their table. Perfect for them. For us people that go out to work that have to do the washing up and do all the household chores and everything else, that only get to play for an hour a night, yeah, I might be able to chuck in one mission, but that's going to be in between, like, stares from my missus, like death stares, like, what do you think you're doing? You know, you've got hoovering to do, my friend. Yeah, that sort of thing. Then, yeah, maybe not. Right, okay, so how much idiom did I get? 84 idiom from that one frickin' deposit. I told you it'd be a tiny amount, didn't I, chums? You've got to be super lucky to find an idiom deposit that gives you more than 200 in a single blinking chunk. It's the same with the activated copper, chums. These missions are not fun, the diggy up ones, and also it leaves the marker there. The amount of times I've dug something up and then gone back to the same place to dig up the same frickin' thing. Yeah, but then that's my newbie type ways. I should look at the compass directions and work out where I've been and where I haven't, but I don't. So it's my own frickin' fault that I suck at this mission. But to be honest, it's not my most favourite of missions, and in fact, the only missions I actually really enjoy doing on these Quicksilver runs is perhaps the Hunt Pirates. The rest of them, they're the same. Well, even the Hunt Pirates is the same as the mission that you get from the mission agent in the station. I did one earlier, the Abyssal Horror one, that was quite cool. Well, to get the Hadial Cause, that was good fun. I'd never done it before, that was good. And I do like taking out the horrors, because there's like 50 of them. You have to sort of like completely decimate their numbers. That's quite cool. But yeah, I'm not really feeling these Quicksilver missions, chums, or the setup. Now, I would imagine that Hello Games has done this mainly to make things easier for themselves. I mean, they put a lot of effort into the previous Quicksilver missions, and they were very enjoyable. These ones seem to be ones that they can just switch on and leave, you know? They don't have to put any real effort into creating or conjuring up something new for us. So, I'd imagine these would be more fun if you was doing it with other players. But even still, I feel there needs to be a lot more mission variety going into these. It's nice that they've added the base building mission, but there's no take photo missions because they still haven't fixed camera mode inside VR. In fact, I can still pick up camera mode missions from the agent in VR up in the station, and then you've got no way of actually doing them. However, the weird thing is, the tutorial, when you're reading the mission, even in VR, tells you to use like your left, you touch your left hand like that. It actually tells you to do it. So it's like they were going to put camera mode into VR, and then for whatever reason decided not to. And I really wish they would have stuck with the camera mode for VR. It'd be so cool if you actually had like a VR camera or something, or you go inside EXO and sort of like zoom out holographically or something. That'd be cool. There's ways they could do it, I'm sure. Right, okay, just knocked my mic there, chums. What's that green thing? Okay, there wasn't much. Okay, right, more idiom. Well, this rain has stopped and this planet is pretty damn gorgeous. Activated idiom. That's going to be the one that I've already got, isn't it? I bet it is. We're going to go there anyway. If there's a hole in the ground, I might just get my ship and fly somewhere else. Because I'd end up just running to these 2 points, I tell you, chums. I'm terrible. I'm like a goldfish. I forget where I've been and why I went there as soon as I finished. It's like when I landed on this planet, I saw all these lovely creatures, and then I was like, ooh, they're lovely creatures. And I was like, ooh, why am I here? Right, let's grab this knowledge stone while I'm here. Lovely. Learn the word for traveller. Cool. Oh, I don't think there is a hole in the ground, is it? No. Awesome. But this is another tiny little deposit. So at least I'm up to 300 now. But you know, I did 2 missions in 20 minutes before, chums. Now, if this was normal mode, that base building mission probably would have taken me maybe 2 hours. So a lot of these missions aren't really stacked appropriately either when it comes to time and reward. I think if you did choose to do one of those base building missions, because of the amount of time it takes, it would make more sense if they activated idiom all the way up the top of that mountain. If they gave maybe, I don't know, 800 Quicksilver for building a base. It should be relative to the amount of time that you have to put into it, or the amount of difficulty. It's like the Hunt Pirates. You know, a new player that hasn't got an upgraded ship probably wouldn't want to do that mission on their own. But if they chose to, maybe it would give them 800 Quicksilver for doing that mission. You know, I feel it should be appropriate to the amount of difficulty level that the mission actually corresponds to. It's like this one right now, you know, it's going to take me twice as long to do this as the other two, so maybe this one should be 500 to make it more appealing. Don't you dare, you evil plant, you! I'm hoping this one's going to be a nice big deposit, chums. It's a freaking trek. Okay, here we go. And it's like, we've got all this cooking element now. I know that there's missions for tame creatures, which is quite cool. But it would be quite cool if it said, you know, cook up this recipe and feed it to Kronos on the Nexus as well. There could be a lot more missions that they could actually introduce if they wanted to with some of these new characters. It's like we've got 2 characters still standing on the forecourt inside the Nexus that do nothing. You know, Gemini and the other guy, Hesperus or whatever his name is. I feel that they could have tied those into the Quicksilver missions a little bit more. Maybe given them something that they could have given you to help with the Quicksilver mission. It's like maybe they could say, well, if you complete this mission in 20 minutes, we'll double the amount of Quicksilver. Right, I've got to wait for my jetpack to refuel. This is what I'm finding as well. You know, in the olden days, you used to be able to use your jetpack to actually mountain climb. I'm finding that doesn't work for me. The game just doesn't like me, chums. It's probably because I'm using exploits and things, you know. Karma. Right, here we go, let's go this way. Diddly diddly dee, diddly dum. But then again, if you've watched my channel long enough, chums, you'd see that, you know, I do use the duplication stuff if I can, if I'm making bases in normal mode. Yeah, I'm not really too fussed about it. If it's in the game, I'd use it. Not overly. I'm not going to use it to the point that it breaks my enjoyment. I mean, even this one, I'm still got to do just as many missions as everybody else. It's just that I can do them in one sitting rather than log in daily and get death stares from the other half. Okay, so let's head on over here. Right, okay, now this does my freaking wicking. I've gone all the way up this mountain to find there is no freaking activated idiom. Yeah, that's a thing. That happens quite a freaking lot, actually, chums. Yep, during these missions, I get sent on wild goose chases all the freaking time. There is no activated idiom up here, even though there was a freaking marker. Okay, so let's go for that one instead. Darn it! I'm invincible. It's creative. I don't care. Parachute? What parachute? Ha 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 ha! I have legs of steel. Right, here we go. Let's go, go, go. Right, so let's head on over there. Now, I would say the night sky in this game is freaking nice, isn't it? And all the cloud effects. It's still such a relaxing game, even when you get tedious things happen every now and again. It's very, very cool. Oh, here is my lovely partner. Do you want to say hello, my lovely partner? Hello. There she is. That's Ivy. She's got her own blog site, chums. What I'll do is, in this video description, after it's uploaded, I'll put a link to her blog site. She's completely crazy. She's a bit bonkers. There she is. Crazy lady. Right, but yeah. So hopefully, if you want to check her out, she has her own blog site. And yeah, I do feature in her videos every now and again. So yeah, you get to see a little bit of what my life is like with my lady friend. I say lady friend, she's more like fiance. We're not married, we live together. We have done for like 3 years. Or 4 now. I don't know how many years it is. What man keeps count? You know what I mean? Right, okay. You just know that it's going to be a long time, so you think, right, I'm not counting that because it's just going to get you down, isn't it? Right, so we got over here paraffinium, activated idiom. There's some more over there. Hopefully this one exists. Let's go, let's go. 934. I'm only a third of the freaking way. Right, fun times. Rob Utley, nice planet. I have my base on one quite like this, but I have to suffer some aggressive predator cats that don't count on before I start. Yeah, now those predatory cats, you do see those quite a lot. They used to be the ones that had like heads like they looked out like they were out of Silent Hill or something. I don't see those ones as much as I used to. Now I see the ones with the round heads with the big beady sort of bug-like eyes quite a lot. I don't know about you, but yeah. And I see ones with lots of spikes down their backs and long tails with spikes on. It seems like they've tweaked the algorithms to make it so you don't see the same sort of creatures that you once saw. But now you're seeing creatures that were more common back in the days of like Pathfinder. Or at least that's what I'm finding anyway. I'm still seeing lots of fat-bodied creatures with luminous antennae. That still happens. They're on this planet. They were on a previous planet just the other day, you know. But what I do like is the new discoveries page, because when you go look at these animals, you do see that they have got new textures and new background information that gives them a whole new lease of life. And I have enjoyed doing my photography type episodes where I fully categorize a whole planet and do a run through of the creatures on that planet. And when you look at creatures from one planet to another in those videos that I've done, oh for fudge. Okay, right, as soon as that happens, as soon as I run to a site where I've already dug it up, I call my ship and I fly to a new site. Rob Utley. Ah, your chat feed truncates longer speeches. Makes me sound stupid. I would be more concise. Oh, okay, I did wonder if that was a thing, whether it cuts stuff up. I'm just using the broadcast features inside PlayStation. But yeah, it's a bit odd. I didn't count on before I started. I'd imagine before you started building a base there, or whatever, is when the creatures, yeah. I've done something similar. I found a nice planet, gone and built there, and then got attacked by a shed load of freaking evil crabs. And then thought, I shouldn't have built on this planet. Yeah, it's best to do your homework on a planet. If you find a planet that you really like, fully categorize it. Go find all the creatures, Have a look around, make sure it is the sort of place that you want to build. Maybe even try and find an electrical source, an electric power source, and then build a base there. It saves a heck of a lot of aggro, that. So if you don't know what I mean by that, I'll show you when I land. Yep, the cats have free swipes and you're dead, which can be problematic if you're caught by a surprise. Yeah, or if they catch you during a storm, or something like that. Or you go and upset some sentinels, and you've got sentinels shooting you, and then you've got one of them swiping you at the same time. I've had that happen. Not good. Yeah. Okay, yeah, so what I was on about with the electrical power source, if you go into this mode, you can sort of scan around and you see those three things at the bottom. You want, like, the electric sign one. That's quite cool. Look at all these creatures. Look at that, that's one of those cat-type creatures. I bet it's got that weird shaped head that I was on about earlier. Let's have a look at it in camera mode. No! This one's got a frickin' panda head! Oh, he's quite cool actually, isn't he, chums? He's quite cool indeed. Yeah, you know what? That might be the thumbnail for this one. I think it will be. Awesome. Okay, right. Activated idiom. That's why I was here. What the heck? I pressed down. And, okay, right. Let's go to... There's on. 255 views. Oh man, this rain is pretty horrendous. I could do with an umbrella. Craftyman Crafty, one of them together. Or it'd be cool if Exo could put like a little round shield around you or something, just to protect you for a small period of time. Or in fact, you know those hazard protection modules, when you put them in? It'd be nice if it did put a little round sort of like ball around you, wouldn't it? Just as like an effect. That'd be quite cool. You just see the radiation bouncing off of it. That'd be sweet actually. Okay, right, here we go, mining beam. Let's try and make it smaller. No, I don't want mining beam, I want this one, don't I? There we are. Let's get activated idiom. See, I shouldn't have done this mission, chums. This is going to take up most of my freaking video, isn't it? Just me digging out blue stuff from the ground. Awesome. Ah, man. Now you can see why I wanted to cancel this mission. It's alright if you've got a few different players with you. But yeah, in creative mode, it's very rare you get people join you. I will be, well, I was planning to open up a party chat and then just having it free for anybody to join and just call it like, you know, Quicksilver grind. If you ever see me doing that, feel free to jump in and join us. I probably won't be streaming, I'll probably do it offline, but at least if we're doing this together, we could do it in like half the time, or if we've got 4 players, even quarter of the time, you know? Then doing missions like this wouldn't be such a frickin' chore. Oh, there's some more over there. Let's go to that one. That's 1,000 U's. Wow, that's a distance. Right, I'm nearly halfway. I think I'm just over the halfway mark actually now, chums. Phew. Well, actually 442 times 2, 884, I think that is. Yeah, so yeah, I'm not over halfway actually, chums. If this one's got another, what, 80 odd in there, then maybe. But no. Fun, fun, fun. So, what do you guys think of these Quicksilver missions? Are you enjoying them? I mean, we had to wait for them for quite some time. Hey look, there's another patch here that didn't even show up on my frickin' scanner. Awesome. Well, it's a bonus, but at the same time, what the F? Okay, here we go. Let's dig all this up. Lovely, lovely. I mean, I would say some of the community missions in the past, like the one where you had to dig up all of that salvage tech, that took a while, and that wasn't all that much fun. But I did like the boundary failure one, like I mentioned before, where you had like little snippets of information, almost like a little side story that was really quite nicely woven together and put together. I really enjoyed that one. There's been a couple that I've enjoyed. There's been more that I enjoyed that I didn't enjoy, but these ones seem like a little bit of a cop out. I haven't ventured online yet, Steve, but sooner or later surely will, currently underpowered and poor at combat myself. Okay. Yeah, so you might have to run a load of nanite missions or something to get yourself up to speed. Yeah. Well, in creative mode you can't die. So if you wanted to, you could always just fire up creative. And yeah, it doesn't really matter if you're underpowered there. It might just take you a little bit longer, but you're not going to die. If you just want to see what the things are like in Quicksilver type mode. But it depends if you ever use creative. You know, if you've got like a young daughter like you have, I mean, if she wants to do anything in game, it's probably best to have a creative save that she can do whatever she likes in there. It'd be a little bit nasty if you've got your perma and you let her play on that and dead. Yeah, I've had a few friends where their kids have accidentally killed them on perma. Right, let's fly over here. LED. And dig this one up. Yeah, my friend, he's got some kids, and yeah, they play on my creative save. Okay, I had considered that. I'm thinking about it now. Not used creative yet, but it's quite cool. I mean, it's a little bit like Minecraft in a way, but with awesome graphics. So yeah, my friends' kids, they love this. When they come around here, they're like, "Can we play No Man's Sky? Can we play No Man's Sky?" I chuck it on for them. They've got their own little bases on my creative save. Well, they did have. I don't know whether they're still there now, because I think once you hit 50 bases, it starts deleting your older bases. Mr. Insert Name! Hello there, chum! Salute! Okay, right, so let's head over here. Silver deposit. Silver deposit. Ah, for fudge. Where are you, activated idiom? Right, well, I'm going to carry on heading over in this direction anyway. So I am heading north. I'm not going to head back the way that I came because I'd end up going into the same freaking hole. Scott Gust! Hello there, Scott Gust! Oh, I gave you a little bit of a shout out the other day, Mr. Scott Gust. In my hour and a half stream. There was one before. My little glitch one. It's like day 3. Yeah, so I was talking about how awesome your modded videos are, your grab bags. Yeah, and I put a link to your channel at the end of my stream, so hopefully you've had a little bit of extra traffic. I'd like to hope, but it was like a really long stream, like an hour and a half, so who knows, maybe people will stay to the end. Hopefully they did. Hopefully they saw your link, because yeah, I'm quite enjoying your little grab bag videos. They're quite cool, buddy. Yeah, it's just nice seeing how much variety you guys are coming across on the modded games. Well, the modded versions of the game, and I can't wait to see what you and PT get given from Rayrod when we get the multiverse. Yeah, Scott Gust, laugh out loud. Hey, thanks so much. Shout out, slowly growing. Cool, nice one. That's good to hear. Awesome, awesome. Sword gave me a shout out last night in his stream, chums. Bloody top bloke, Mr. Sword. Yeah. So he gave me a shout out, and he actually brought up my channel on screen. He was like, "Hey, look, you guys, Steve's got a new channel." Because yeah, although that's my old channel's still growing in freaking subscribers. Yeah, even though I've sort of killed it. But yeah, he gave me a shout out, and I think I gained something like 16 subscribers right there and then. It was really good of him. So Sword, if you're watching this back, you sir are a freaking gentleman and a scholar, and thank you very much. Yeah, so there we go. Let's go on over here. Now guys, there's not many ways that you can support my channel and my content, but if you do want to just retweet this or put it on Facebook or wherever, whatever social network you like, if you're part of a No Man's Sky group or something, sharing it goes a long way. And yeah, I would like to hit the 1,000 subscribers again. That'd be freaking sweet as. So yeah, if you want to help in any way, that's probably the best way to do it. Thank you guys. Right, so let's go over here. I can't find any of this freaking activated idiom. Where are you, activated idiom? Okay, Scott Gust, Procedural Traveller. Nice video on mock-up update. Glad you did that. Important... Yeah, okay. Important Hello Games knows about it. Yeah, well, he actually did email Hello Games, and they came back to him and said, "No, mate, it's a fake. You know, don't share it. Blah blah blah. But you know, if you want to talk about it, you're more than welcome to talk about it." But now Next is out. Well, Beyond is out. It can't do any harm, can it? Because we all know what it contains now. But yeah, I think if it has loads of variety stapled into it and all sorts of other wonderful stuff, it might be worth just sending the video of Mr. PT to Zendesk saying, look, I know this is fake, but look at the sort of response it's getting, or look at the comments people are putting on it, watch it, see if it's something that you want to consider as a future update. Because yeah, I know I would like a lot more variety. Scott Gust, I received it before Beyond dropped as a apparent leak. Yes. It's lucky you didn't go and share it out there, isn't it, I suppose? Back then. Before it was published to a Reddit. Okay, cool. Well, yeah, and I can vouch for that. PT actually messaged me quite some time before Beyond. I think it was probably late July time, if I remember. I might be slightly off there, PT. But it was before you went to California. It was about 4 weeks before you went to California. A good month. So, yeah. Yep. Ah, thank you, Scott Gust. Yeah, hopefully I will make the 1K again, chums. It would be nice. And yeah, let's head over here. What I have noticed though, chums, is view count and things like that, not just on my own channel, but on a lot of channels for No Man's Sky content, is dwindling a little bit. You know, it seems to have taken a bit of a dip. But I think that's because you've got games like Borderlands that's just come out, you've got Death Stranding on its way, you can pre-order that now. I think there's just a lot of good games coming out, and No Man's Sky is some people's go-back game. You know, they'll probably complete Death Stranding in a couple of days, and then they'll be back. They'll complete Borderlands in a couple of days, and then they'll be back. Because this game, you can just continue doing it, and doing it, and doing it. This is, you know, fun that never ends. Although, you know, call this fun, it's borderline. You know, if I haven't done this for a month or 2 months, like these missions, yes, pretty good fun. Or if I fire up VR and I'm doing it in VR, pretty good fun. But what I'm finding is VR is pretty difficult to do when you're streaming. Okay, here we go. Or I'm just very crap at it. One or the other. Let's call my ship in here. We've got to fly this over to a secure depot now, chums. These little crab creatures. Minding their own business. Let them go. You're going to get squished, my little crab friends. Okay, they didn't. And we're going to take off. Here we go. Chippa-chee. And we're going to go find ourselves a secure deposit box to put all this activated idiom in. Yeah, so that's something to note, chums. The amount of times that I've gone and collected all that activated idiom, and then I've gone and called the Nexus and flown in there and wondered why I couldn't hand in the mission. Just pay attention. Each of these missions is a bit different to what you would normally expect. It's like that kill hazardous flora. You can't just fly down to the planet and start killing plants. No, you have to fly to the exact marker point and talk to the grave first. If you don't do that, the mission doesn't start. Scott Gust, CaptainSteve. Yeah, so true about No Man's Sky. Interest doesn't end, and with mods and legacy builds, it really has an infinite variety. Yes, yeah, totally. I mean, this is my go-back-to game. I picked up Destiny when it first came out. I pre-ordered that, and I loved the heck out of Destiny. I was all over Destiny when it first came out. Loved it, loved it, loved it. Played it for months on end. And then I just thought, why am I ploughing all this time into this? I've got nothing to show for it apart from some snazzy armour that everybody else is running around in now. Yeah, I just felt like a clone running around in there. At least this, you've got bases that people can come visit and actually enjoy and say, wow, that's a really cool base, I like what you did, I'm going to take inspiration from this. This just has the creativity factor, the exploration factor to a degree, pretty much everything that I want out of a game. It's so relaxing as well, you can just come out home and chill from work. No Man's Sky really is my most favourite game of all time. Okay, right, here we go. I feel really sorry for anyone who pre-ordered Destiny 2. Yeah, I did that too. I pre-ordered Destiny 2. I'm not going to bother anymore. They've killed off Kaid. Kaid was my favourite character. Yeah. It's a bit like... I think they watched too much Game of Thrones and thought, you know, we need to kill one of the top characters. We need to keep them surprised. We need to keep them entertained. They killed the wrong one. Right, okay, cool. Well, there we are, chums. I think I'm going to go clock this into the Nexus. And then I think I'm probably going to be clocking out for the day. I'm going to probably continue doing these Quicksilver missions in my own time though. I mean, as you can see, I have to still put in a lot of work, even though I am using that JC repeat cheat type thing. I mean, I call it the JC repeat cheat. He was the first one to put the video out there, but at the same time, he got it from somebody else, who got it probably from somebody else, who probably got it from somebody else. You know, there's some clever people out there, aren't there, chums? I didn't work this out for myself. But at the same time, it's something that I'm going to be using just on my creative save, to try and get all the base building stuff that I want. And you can see how much time and effort that's going to take me. Now, there's a lot of people out there saying, you know, you should stick to it daily. If I stuck to it daily, I'd be here till Christmas getting those freaking things, just so I can build slightly more creative bases, which I can already build in my normal save. So I've already unlocked all this stuff through Quicksilver on my normal save. So if I want to repeat and rinse and repeat missions up in the Nexus, then I'm going to do it. Okay, so here we go. Cool. I never bothered with Quicksilver. I like the things that Mr. Insert Name for the base building stuff. So I'm going to carry on doing it. But yeah, you guys out there, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Take it easy, people. Goodbye for all. Oh, hold on. Scott Gus just put a message. Captain Steve, yes, my favourite space game also. It delivers on the promises. So many people, space games promise, but then never delivered. Yes, totally. I mean, Elite Dangerous. If you could actually land on planets and actually start categorising animals and stuff like that, or alien life and things, oh, Elite Dangerous would be freaking up there, wouldn't it? It's pretty damn awesome. Anyway, guys, that's it for now. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye. Okay, so on this bouncing blue screen, the little nose there, looks like a face, doesn't it? Click that and you get to subscribe. Or if you want to stay with Captain Steve and Exo that little bit longer, click one of the eyeballs. Well, they look like shades, don't they? In a kind of roundabout way. And that's one of my videos on this channel, picked by Google's very best algorithms. Okay, take care. Bye-bye for now. Bye-bye.